Hey guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to another song review. Today we're doing another Nightwish song. This time I'm going to be listening to Storytime. It was super requested. I don't even know, with all the bits I ramble here, if I'm going to be able to pop in everybody that suggested it. But yeah, even when people requested multiple songs, this one was always included. So I'm going to check that out. But first I just want to say thank you to the whole Nightwish army that reported in after my last video. It's insane. I've said this before that I'm not about numbers or anything, but just to see how many people come to a video to tell me information about a band that I didn't know anything about is just nuts to me and super exciting, especially when people are like, hi from Italy, hi from Germany, hi from Finland. It's just super cool to interact with everybody and just to, I don't know, I get very deep about stuff, but just to connect with so many people over one song or one band, I just think that's really cool. So thank you to everybody who left comments. Oh, and one more thing really quick. I just want to clarify, I said in my last video that I have a 3-song limit per band, and I just meant back to back. I didn't mean completely. So even if I take a break from Nightwish, which I'm assuming, I don't know, we'll get into this later, but I just want you to know, I don't give up on bands completely after 3 songs. I just try to break it up to get in everybody's requests for different bands and different songs. I showed this before, but if you're new here, my husband created a big now spreadsheet of songs that people have requested. So I just kind of keep track of who's suggesting what and how many times, and try to get everything in for everybody. That's the whole point of this channel. So just keep in mind that even if I mix it up a bit, I'm not completely abandoning a band for good. I just wanted you to know that. So, okay, here we go. Story time. Put the headphones in. Stop yapping. I yap too much. I'm sorry. Here we go.
I think it's time for a little story. It's definitely story time.
Looks like an interesting guitar. Maybe I can see it better later. Oh my gosh. I like the music a lot. I can't do what she's doing, but I like it.
I am the journey, I am the destination, I am the home, the trail that leads you. And when it takes the night, the elusive high, follow the madness, as you know what's been imaginary of. The dream of hurry up, go rest the tales and they will dream. Will be the storytime escape, it's that intoxicate. You call it for that is a living chest of tales. I got the voice that never, never
the crowd. That gives me goosebumps. Like the crowd getting into it. That was really cool. I like that ending. Okay, so first of all, her voice, like last time, just amazing and beautiful, and the notes she can hit and how long she can hold them. I just think it's really cool. She has a really pretty voice. But the music I paid more attention to this time, and I really, really like it. Unlike last time, it didn't give me as much like fairy tale vibes, which is kind of funny because this is called Storytime and it mentions like Peter Pan and different things like that. But it doesn't give me as much of like Disney princess kind of vibes, like rocker princess vibes, like I said for the last song, Ghost Love Score. But I think I liked this one a little bit better just because it was just a bit heavier and fast paced, just more like rock out kind of song. I mean, I like them both, but I really like this one. And I don't know if you could hear what I was saying, just the shape of the guitar I thought was cool. All of their instruments are just kind of very interesting looking. But another thing I noticed that I like a lot is that you can tell that the lead singer is having fun, just the little smiles in between. And the drummer, like, is really fun to watch. He just seems very intense and very into it. Even in Ghost Love Score, like he was kind of like hovering over things in between, like getting ready. I just think it's just cool to watch. And the crowd, I got chills when they were all clapping in the haze. Like, I love that. That's just so awesome. But yeah, I really like this style of music. I couldn't think of the name for it. Somebody said symphonic metal. I really like the combination of, like, you know, I talked about this before in a Metallica video I did, that my husband and I traveled across the country from Pennsylvania. That's where I am. Everybody else is telling me their location. I'm from Pennsylvania. And yeah, we went from Pennsylvania to California to see S&M 2. It was with Metallica and the San Francisco Symphony. And I am obsessed like with that album, the S&M album, and just anything like that where it's the metal with symphony or kind of like classical stuff or other instruments, more classical instruments thrown in, I guess you could say. I just love how that sounds and the combination. So I really do like this band's sound, and so far have not been disappointed by anything I've listened to. I also listened to Let It Go, the cover by her, and another Disney song, I think from Frozen as well. I can't remember. I don't remember what it's called, but it was this singer, Floor Jansen, I think is how you say it. She did a cover of those songs, and again, so good. Disney needs to hire her for some kind of a movie in the future because she definitely has a voice for it. But with that being said, I want to go back to the beginning of the video when I talked about having a 3-song limit back to back per band. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and tell you what I'm thinking for the poll that I'll post tomorrow, probably around noon Eastern time. I'm thinking I would throw Nightwish in again. That'd be their 3rd time if they win this poll, but also include the other 2 female-led bands that have been super requested since I started this channel, and that's Ginger and In This Moment. And I know Ginger, I did 3 songs of theirs. I don't know if I did 3 In This Moment. I think I might have with them too. So there you go. I might come back to those bands if they win. But I'm just curious to see who comes out on top of those 3 bands, since all of them were very much requested. So yeah, I feel like now's the time if you want to let me know any songs that maybe weren't requested before or something you wanted me to hear from any of those bands. Like I said, we have a list of a lot of songs that were requested from each of them, but if you just want to have your voice heard, let me know in the comments. And like I said, I'll post that poll probably around noon tomorrow. After that, it's just basically what song of the songs requested do you want me to hear. So I will get around to all of the songs that people are suggesting. I do kind of mix it up on Fridays sometimes. I just try to go through stuff or a song that I think's cool, which, by the way, I did post a Slipknot song, my reaction to Bone Church, but it was flagged for copyright reasons when I first posted it, so it kind of got pushed down once it eventually was approved. I don't know, it's very weird like that. I have to think about that stuff early just to give things time before I publish them. But yeah, thank you for this suggestion. I'm curious to see who comes out on top of this poll. I feel like it's gonna be Nightwish because they just dominated last week's poll. It wasn't even close for any of the other bands. So yeah, let me know what you want to hear next, or just in general. And like I always say, if you don't like what I'm listening to, feel free to leave a comment and let me know what I should listen to instead. Thank you guys for watching if you made it this far, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Alexa, turn on the murder lamp. Oh, that's better. Okay.